Kansas prosecutors are charging this man, Edwin Hall, seen leaving a Target store on Saturday with first-degree murder and aggravated kidnapping in the death of 18-year-old Kelsey Smith. The 26-year-old suspect being held on $5 million bail now. His arraignment expected at 2:30 this afternoon. Investigators say there is no evidence Hall and Smith knew each other. They offered no motive for this deadly attack. With us now, John Beza, a retired detective with the NYPD Special Victims Unit. John, maybe you can explain this. They call it premeditated murder, but they say there's no evidence that these two knew each other. What does that mean?
Well, what I think it means is that it's pretty clear that this was a stalking type case. He parked apparently in the same parking lot, knew where she was going to be, followed her into the store, followed her out of the store, and then shoved her into her own car. There is definitely premeditation there when we talk about that. We also have to be very happy that we do have the Target cameras. A lot of these stores have good cameras, and I'm very happy about that. The only thing is the consequences of this are very hurtful. A young woman was killed.
Yeah, as terrible as this is, I mean, there's another young woman not too far away whose family still doesn't know what happened to her. At least Kelsey's family has some solace in knowing, what's happened to their daughter. So what are they doing right now? It was on this program yesterday that we first got the details of the pings, the cell phone pings that sort of led police to triangulate on the area where her body was found. What are they doing now in the investigation?
Well, right now what they're going to be doing is waiting for the pathologist report from the medical examiner. The medical examiner will look for evidence, and some of that evidence it would be any evidence under the fingernails, any bodily fluids, including semen, any hair transfer. Anytime you have a crime scene, you have a transfer of evidence. The police will also be looking, I'm sure, will be looking into Kelsey's vehicle for any evidence there. Same thing, hair, fibers, and so forth. And I would assume that they would be also looking at, the offender's vehicle as well, because that's very important. They may find evidence in there that he's been stalking other women. Let me just make a point. It doesn't mean anything that they didn't know each other, because many of these stalkers will stalk somebody from afar. He probably knew more about her life than she knew. She probably didn't even know him.
Yeah, and that's the scary part of all this. John Beza from the Special Victims Unit, formerly with Special Victims Unit, NYPD. Thank you.